Welcome back, everyone. We are here at Cedar Lake Speedway for the annual Legendary 100. We've got Cody here in the background doing some tire work. Other than that, I believe the car is completely ready to go. I was just looking at the lineup for tonight. He and I were talking about that, and this is how it's going to be for the next 2 nights. So Friday and Saturday nights portions of this event. Both Friday and Saturday are basically like 2 complete shows. You run them in order to qualify for Saturday's main big event. So there, I believe, are like 8 classes of cars here this weekend. 9. Okay, I stand corrected. 9 classes of cars here this weekend. And Cody's class, normally we're at the beginning of the program, but this year they changed it and we're now second to last. So that kind of changes things a little bit, but that's okay. There are not heat races like we normally have, where we draw for a position to start a heat race. This is, we're going to time trial, and based upon the time trial, we'll, how you do will determine what feature you're in, because there's going to be more than one, at least in the B mod class. It will determine where you will start in one of the features. I am assuming there will be 2 or 3, depending upon the number of cars. So then, depending upon how you finish, the top so many in each feature will advance to Saturday night's main event. And then it'll be the same thing again tomorrow night. It's going to again depend on how many cars are in the class, and we don't know any of that, which will then determine how many features there are, which will then determine how many they will take from each feature into the main event for Saturday night. So we'll find all that out at the drivers' meeting. I
don't know. It's just I'm pretty quiet when it comes to racing, because it just humbles you, and this is probably one of those times. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. It's either going to be the right car, or it's going to be the wrong one, and we'll find out in a short while. It's just how it is. So some really, really good cars here, and it's fortunate enough to be able to stand here and be able to do what I can do. If it wasn't for all my, like I say all the time, if it wasn't for all the people that support me, all my great sponsors, all you guys that are watching, we couldn't do it. So gotta go out there, like I said before, and lay down 2 good laps, and see what we can do. You have any questions? You have anything to add? I don't know. You're standing there, smiling.
Nothing to add. No, it's you try to make the right decision as far as setup based upon practice last night, based upon track conditions when you're running, and then you just got to go out there and wing her around.
Wing her around, but drive the shit out of her. Hopefully she sticks.
Yeah.
We'll know when we go in the first corner if she sticks or not. But as far as racing, you can't have any fear, and you have to drive in really hard and be aggressive, even when you're qualifying, because everyone else has the same track as you.
It's based upon you and your performance.
Yeah, basically. And then another big thing that that people don't know is you gotta leave a big enough gap, because you don't want to catch a guy in front of you, because if you catch a guy in front of you, you'll screw your entire lap up. So it's always a challenge, because you never know who's going to be in front of you in qualifying, and they have 6 to 8 cars out there, and to be honest, my opinion is that's way too many, but they run the racetrack, I don't. So we just are doing what we're dealt with or given, and
well, every other class, at least the other classes with that many cars, they all have 6 cars in their sessions, but because the B mods have so many cars, they put 8. So, like you said, hopefully they'll go.
One way to find out. We'll know in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
We'll see. So I was just saying that we've been watching the track. You're in basically 3 more sessions. Well, your class, but your last. So
yeah. So we practiced yesterday, and fortunately we did because the track is just like it was yesterday. It's going to be a little bit drier than yesterday, to be honest. So hopefully that puts us in a good ballpark of knowing what we want to do. You know, you don't want to go too tight, even though it's slick, because you got to be able to qualify on the cushion, and there's tack up there. But you also can't be too tight or you can't be too loose to run the bottom either. So it's one of those deals where you just got kind of have to guess, and we're set up to kind of run both and happy medium, and hopefully just go out there. We have 2 chances or 2 laps, so to get 2 chances to make it right. And
it looks like we're not. No, it doesn't look like it's going to rain now until after midnight.
And it's going to get to the river at about midnight, 12:30, and it really starts to break apart when it hits the river.
Oh, that'd be nice. But yeah, it's tacky, it's wide, but I just think I overthought qualifying and made a stupid decision, and we're not going to make that same decision in the road. So we're just going to put some tires on and leave it down to literally a minor change, and kind of go with what we know worked, earlier in the year. And racers have this problem, and me especially, I overthink just about everything you can possibly imagine, probably including breakfast. So we're gonna eliminate that mistake right now and go put some tires on the car before I do something dumb.
Okay. You heard him.
That's it.
All right. It is go time. The pace truck is going in. The lights are going to go down. And
Kelly Jensen, Matthew Larson, row 1. Josh Basie, Mike Schneider, row 2. Lee Dane, Durbin, Kelly Borgeson, row 3. Dalton Main, Sam Clemens, Mike Clemens, Danny Beyond, Paul Town 10. Right in the green this time by Kelly Jensen.
couple things. What now?
So we went out with a half-inch of stagger, expecting the left rear to not grow as much. Came in with only a quarter-inch of stagger.
Oh,
We were really, really tight, but I also, another thing is I'm not even close to the chip. They would walk me coming out of the corner, and on that start, had the one just went and not waited for Joey to take off. I don't know if we would have won it, but we sure as hell wouldn't have got fit. I pushed him all the way to the flag stand.
did you tell him that? What did he say?
Yeah, well, Joey didn't go. I'm like, he was at the cone. He has to go. Then he was mad at Joey for dirtying him. So he can't win. Alright, so as you guys saw, qualified 17th out of 56, started 6th in the feature. Initially I thought the car was going to be pretty good, but until the left rear grew, and actually in the video we only said we had a quarter-inch of stagger, I got out and rechecked it, and we had 0. We had Zippo. The left rear was the same size as the right rear. So with that being said, we had 0 stagger.
Major problem.
We've never ran that in this car, and we were told never to try that because it wasn't going to work. And long story short, it wasn't very good. It was too tight in the center. You guys can probably see in the video if you guys broke it down like we did. It would come in really nice, and then right in the center of the corner, it just wouldn't turn. It would have a really, really bad push. No matter if I would get in there too sideways, it just didn't seem to matter. And that's a speed killer. Not only on top of that, but we had no forward bite coming out the corner. And again, that's a combination of a couple things. The wrong gear on a really, really, really slick racetrack, and being too tight. When you're too tight like that, you kind of have to get out of the gas and jab your brakes, and when it's momentum deal, they just drive away from you. So hopefully we learn a couple things from tonight, where we can move on to tomorrow. As you guys can see, there's not a whole lot to do to the car besides maybe check bolts and grind some tires. But other than that, we got 5th, and normally we'd be happy with the 5th place finish, but we're not tonight because top 3 make it to Saturday, and ultimately we're shooting for a top 3. So we'll have to dig deep tomorrow, and hopefully luck's on our side tomorrow and we can pull out a top 3 finish. If not, then we'll be in one of the B mains for Saturday night. But obviously our goal is to finish in the top 3 and see what tomorrow brings. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, be sure to like it, share with your friends and family, comment below, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, take care and have a blessed night.